Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while. So today is Sunday, February 23rd, and well, this is probably the first day above freezing that we've had in about a month and a half. As of right now, I haven't really done any work on the boat since about December, and I'm still working through older footage, which is what you're going to see in today's episode. The boat made it through the winter. I mean, the winter's not over. We're still going to get colder temperatures, but it looks like the temperatures would be hovering between 30 and 45 degrees for the duration up until spring actually starts. So that's a good thing, and that'll enable me to actually have the gumption to get out here and do some work. Because as I said in the last video, I work my tail off all day, every day, out in the cold in the stone yard. And to gather up the motivation to actually want to come out here and work in the cold on this boat, especially when there's no time crunch and there's not really any monetary impetus to it. Honestly, it's 25 degrees. I don't want to be out here working on this. We're not in a boat yard. We're in my yard, so I can take my time. So it's really all good. If this good weather holds, look for videos bi-weekly to be resuming probably somewhere around mid-March. I got enough footage to do a monthly video this month and then one next month. Hopefully, as I said, we'll be able to start getting work done. All right, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the episode. Hey there, guys. It is Sunday, December 8th, right around 11 a.m. So I got a better covering system going on for this frame molding table. Got a folded over tarp tied off by the eyelets over there, and I got it tied with a carabiner down here. So let me get this uncovered, and I'll show you what I'm working with. I'm hoping to get these two frames for the next set in the boat epoxied up and laminated. It's probably about 50 degrees out right now. Really nice day. Warm front with some rain came through last night, so it's pretty much ideal. It's going to be clear tonight, so that'll give a good chance for this to kick before it starts raining again Monday into Tuesday. So let me get this uncovered. I'll show you what we're working with, and then later today we'll get these glued up. Got these two frames here ready to go. I put this little piece of wood on some bricks to make a little ridge pole setup. Shit water off. These are all pretty dry, so they should be all set for epoxying, especially sitting in the sun here on a relatively nice day. Let them dry out a little bit more, and after I get back from the dump, I will get these glued up. I brought the epoxy up from the basement the other night. Put it inside so it can come up to room temperature so we get it to kick off. Let's take some moisture readings. This thing is called a mini ligno. And I have it preset. It's got two little spikes which dig into the wood, and then this little thing is the actuator. Show you how this works, because I don't think I've shown you guys this before. So you gotta press hard. I don't know if you can see that. It says 11%. Just take readings in various spots. It's 11% as well. 11% over there. 9% on this one. 11% on the side. 10% the top. 12%. 12, 11. So these have been nice and sealed up, but obviously they're outside and it rained last night. So you're gonna have some moisture in the wood. 11, 12% really is not bad. If you think like for firewood, the ideal moisture is 25% and below. So for burning, it's fine. I think for epoxy work, it's gonna be just fine at 12%. All right, so I'm gonna get the clamps off and get these frames off of the mold because I need to clean it up. There's a good bit of sand and stuff on there. And I also have to get the wax paper on before I do epoxying. I'm not gonna show the wax papering or anything like that. You guys have seen that, you get it. The table should be significantly less sticky, so we don't have to be as meticulous with the wax paper as we were before. The oak blocks here are untreated as of yet. Probably after I'm done with these frames, I will take them and soak them in boat soup or polyurethane or whatever. But for now, those definitely have to be covered, but we don't have to be too worried about the surface of the table. Let's get these clamps off. All right, let these kind of dry out in the sun while I'm getting the table ready. These aren't going to spring back too much. The idea with the steaming is to get them set in a rough position so that we don't have to do much extreme bending when we're actually epoxying. And this also takes a lot of the warp out of them. Anyway, gonna get this cleaned up, ready to go, and we'll get some epoxy mixed up and glue them up. All right, this is 15 pumps of hardener, 15 pumps of resin. So I know for a fact we're gonna have to make more. Let's start with this. take those gloves. They're just gonna get in the way sitting right there.
I should double glove, right?
I would recommend it.
I'm not likely to get a bunch of epoxy on myself, right?
No, I don't think so. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to hold this still. Can you come over here and hold this end up so I don't get crap loads of epoxy all over the table? All right, guys, these are all set. Quick view. All right, so it's mid-40s right now. I'm gonna get these tarped up just to give the epoxy its best chance. Figure with the tarp over it, that exothermic reaction will release heat, and whatever heat it creates will be more or less trapped in there, at least more so than if it wasn't tarped. So I'm gonna get the bricks set up, get that 2x over the top, and hopefully tomorrow afternoon after work, I'll be all set to take off the molds and we can get to cleaning them up. I had lofty goals of getting to the lozenge pockets, but that did not materialize today, but it's all good. Anyway, sun's setting. Enough of this for one weekend. Catch you guys later. All right, it's the next day after work. Let's check and see how these frames are doing. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Pepper. Yes. Oh, yes. Hello. Hi, Pepper. Hello, Pepper. Hello, Pepper. Hello, Pepper. Yes. Hello. Hello. Yes. Okay. Let's check on these, shall we? I would say, still very flexible. But let's see what happens when I remove one of these clamps. I think I can remove these and we'll get them inside in the heat where this epoxy can finish kicking off. I ain't gonna work them at all right now, but we'll get to that in the next couple days after this epoxy's fully gone off. So, all right, let's get these declampadoodle dude. Now, obviously, besides taking these off of the molds, we're not gonna do any heavy handling of them. There is no spring back. We are good. Have you had a day?
I've had a day. I've been frustrated with my art all day because I used that paint that your mother suggested and it turned out to be way too saturated and distracting from the main piece. So I got my light box out and I made a whole nother one and then I went to ink it and I inked his face wrong. Oh, so now I just have to make that stupid thing work.
Hey, tell them where to find your art if they like art.
Hi, I'm Hefty Balance on YouTube and Instagram.
There you go. Go check her channel out. She needs more subscribers.
Thank you.
There you go. Shout out. I've got 2,000 news people watching me. Maybe some of them like art.
Maybe. Maybe their spouse or something.
Yeah. Clean peel away on the wax paper. These are definitely still a bit sticky, so we're going to be gentle with them until this cures up fully. But we certainly have adequate squeeze out. And I can say too, this polyurethane topside paint was definitely a good decision because I had spilled a bunch of epoxy down at the top end of this frame and it just popped right off. Awesome. All right, so we have 2 more fabricated frames, labeled P&S for port and starboard. I'm gonna get all this wax paper cleaned up, thrown out, get the tarp cover back onto this because it's gonna rain again tonight. Next major thing to do will be cutting the lozenge pockets on there. I reread the article that I got that lozenge idea from, and something that I had neglected to notice before was that the author, a shipwright, recommended running the router at a rather slow speed. I was running it on full blast, and I'm thinking maybe that's why I was burning up bearings so quick. I'll swap out for a brand new bearing, and I'll set it on like setting 2, see where that gets us. I actually got a secondhand vacuum for use in the boat so I can keep the larger one downstairs. Same brand, Rigid, so it takes the same filters as the other one too, which is nice. All right, guys, it's been a while. I'm gonna get these frames planed down, get the excess epoxy off. So I chipped off all the excess epoxy on the inside face with just a Harbor Freight chisel. I have nice American-made old school chisels for fine stuff, but these Harbor Freight ones for chipping epoxy and stuff, fine. So I'm just beveling the edges. I got a Shinto rasp, finer face. I'm not gonna really worry about beveling the outside edge, because that's gonna have to be shaped when we're fitting it into the hull. But we're fairly far from that at the moment. And then these will both get sanded down later. But I'm gonna go upstairs, get the other one, and we'll get that going. This is a rawhide mallet. Don't ask me where I got it. I think I probably found it at the dump. All right, I'm gonna flip this, get all these crunchy bits off from the inside face, and then I'll plane the rest down, and I'll catch you when I'm done. All right, rough shaping is done. Port, starboard. I do believe that these are ready for fitting in the boat. Of course, that's not gonna happen until after we get the lozenges made up, the pockets routed, and get everything epoxied in, faired, all that good stuff. But it is late December right now. I'll actually be heading up to Boston tomorrow. It's Christmas Eve, or Christmas at my parents' place. And after that, I'll be back, and hopefully the weather will be cooperative, at least enough to go out there and do the routing, but we'll see. Anyway, that's it for now, and I will catch you later. Hey guys, it is a balmy 54-degree day on December 29th of 2024. It's almost New Year's. Christmas has passed us, which honestly I'm not glad to see it in the rear view. Holidays are always a bit of an orchestration. Put it that way. Anyway, it's a nice day. It rained overnight. It's going to be kind of overcast, but for the next few days, it's going to be in the high 40s to mid 50s. So that gives us prime opportunity to go ahead and get these lozenge pockets routed out. I'll try to get that done by nightfall tonight, and then hopefully I'll be able to get some of that cedar. I'm either going to use cedar or I'm just going to use 2x stock, because properties wise, those two woods are close enough, and it's not like the lozenges are going to be really exposed to the outside very much at all. Maybe a little bit seeping through the bungs. I'm not really concerned about it. It's all structural lumber, because I don't really have any good source for Atlantic white cedar. They grow around here, but most of the ones that I know of around here are on public land, so I'd have to go through some insane requisitions process through the town or whatever to get access to that, and that's if it's even possible, which it probably isn't because it's conservation land. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Right now, we're going to get onto these lozenge pockets. All right, so the article said run the rotor on a fairly slow speed, so I'm going to put it at setting 2 out of 6. One of the blades on this bit are a little bit chewed up, so I might have to go get a new one, but I put a new bearing on it. See where that gets us. All right, onwards and upwards. I think we can get this next one with the smaller jig. Oh yeah. All right. Do one more and then I'll shut you off and catch you when I'm done. Oh yeah, we don't have much heat on the bearing at all, so that's good. Definitely run up slow speeds. Alright, there's two. Looking nice. Alright, I'll catch you guys when I'm done. Alright, there's a couple steel screws in here that I missed. We use the old Dump Find 3/4 inch core drill. So I'll do this one, this one, this one, and that one. And that one, and that one, and that one. Alright. Alright guys, well, guess I'm done for the day, at least with this. Got all these done, just got done with that one. I got what, 1, 2, 3 more to do on the starboard side here, and I still have the entire port side to do. But, and this is just lovely. Snapped a tooth off of our router bit. The other one's torched too. Got that from the hardware store, and they should have another 1 or 2 in stock, but it's Sunday around 4:30, and well, they close at like 2 on Sunday, so I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow morning to go get that. So I guess in the meantime, I will close the boat up and go downstairs and maybe fabricate up some lozenges. So that means I gotta get these templates up off the boat. I gotta get the boat covered up. I'll just leave my tools out here because I'll be using them presumably tomorrow. All right, we got approximately that much good wood in this offcut from the cedar. So I'll nip this straight on this way and then straight on this way. Alright, so I got that process down. Alright, so to do about 30 of the small ones, whatever's left over, we'll do the big ones. Let me get these marked out. I've got old, unreliable over there. Alright, anyway, I'll get these marked out and I'll show you cutting a few of these. Man, times like these, I had something like that CNC router table that Dan Lee boat building has. That would be so sick for something like this, because you just program in these shapes, take a picture of this, lay the shapes out on it, anchor it down to the table, and just load the program into it, press go, and I don't have that. And I have access to a CNC machine, but it's a stone cutting saw, and it would not be useful for this at all. Alright. Alright, now we've got all that done. What do you say we, you know, mix it up a little bit and get some of these larger ones going on? I know, man, this is the quintessential content for all of the boat building YouTube sphere. Tracing out stencils onto wood. Woo-hoo-hoo! Thrilling. Oh yeah, look at that. Minimize that wastage. Hell yeah. Whoa, look at this. We got lucky here. Woo-hoo. Oh, look at that. All right. Nice. We got 5 of the large ones, and then however many of the other ones we have. More than I was anticipating, but this boring, monotonous crap is something that I'd rather just knock out all in one fell swoop. Yeah, wonderful. All right, let's go over to the bandsaw. All right, and with this, that is quite enough of that for one day. I've been at this for hours. It is 9:05 p.m. Got a bucket full of wee lozenges and a bucket full of not wee lozenges. All right, I'm gonna shut this workshop down and go get some freaking sleep. Catch you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, that about does it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more frequently coming up soon once this weather warms back up. Again, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button down below. Click that little notification bell to get notified every time I upload new content. Check out that Patreon link down below. Any and all assistance really helps with this project. I'm on a shoestring budget. If you guys would like to save 5% on your next order from Total Boat, all the epoxy you see me using in this project is all from them. It's their high performance stuff, really great stuff. So clicking that affiliate link down below helps the channel every time you click that and order something through it. So go ahead, if you're working on a boat, great products, save a little money. And with that, guys, I will catch you on the next video, probably sometime early March. All right, thanks so much. Take care.